Hello, this is Algebra 2, Chapter 8, Section 6. This is page 1 of the notes, and here we have example 1, where we're going to solve a rational equation by cross multiplying. So here's what you do. Grab yourself the equation that's given, and we're going to multiply crisscross style. You were probably taught to do this to solve proportions with numbers and with variables a little bit in maybe Algebra 1, maybe middle school. But certainly it looks different now, there's no doubt. But crisscross multiply, we're in business. So you see the 20 there multiplies by the x minus 2. And that equals what happens when you take the 5 and you multiply it by the 3x minus 5. Now we just need to kind of clean this all up a little bit. This is 20x minus 40 on one side, and 15x, excuse me, there we go, minus, minus 25 on the right. And now we're just solving an equation. I mean, it gets pretty pedantic, I guess. Quickly, we're going to subtract 15x from each side. And so that makes 5x minus 40 equal to negative 25. And then we're going to add 40 to each side. So 5x equals 15. Divide each side by 5. So we get x equals 3. Boom. Now, they say to check, and we will need to. You'll see that later on there are bad or extraneous solutions that happen. So, we had 20 over 3x minus 5. And instead of x, we're talking about a 3 right there. And, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. 20 divided by 4 is, in fact, 5. Okay? And then you realize you circled a whole bunch of things that don't make any sense, so perhaps you erase them. Then write the 3 back in. Okay? On the other side, we had 5 over x minus 2, so that's 5 over 3 minus 2, right? And 3 minus 2 is 1, and 5 over 1 is, well, it's 5. And it matches. And we're happy, except for these silly extra circles, which can be cleaned up. That's it. Cross multiply, solve the equation you got. There are worse things in life. Now, checkpoint. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, so this should be something that we can jump straight to. I'd like you to go ahead and try checkpoint 1, please, on your own. I'll do the usual pausing for a few seconds, so you can, I'll wait a few seconds. You can pause the video, come back and see how you did. Hey, this is what I got. If you solve by cross multiplying, you should end up with x equals negative 4. It's worth it to do the check. You've got to get yourself in that habit. You'll see why later. If you do the check, both sides of the equation pan out to be negative 1.5. Doesn't really matter what the number is. It matters that they match. And they do. So, negative 4 is it. Now, I will wait again for a few seconds for you to pause and try number 2 on your own. Then we'll come back and check. Alright, so cross multiplying again. On one side, or I guess with one diagonal, you have negative 6 times x minus 1. And on the other diagonal, you have negative 12 times x plus 2. Distribute those things, bring the terms around, solve, boom, 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 x equals negative 5. You need to check it. On the left, you end up with 2. On the right, you end up with 2. Nobody cares that the number is 2. You should care that they'd match. That's all for page 1 of the notes. Thank you for watching.